one.
Scott's making some Wesley swipes. Like swipe left.
Swipe. God damn it, dude. Motherfuckers. Don't
Is left
fuck.
good or bad?
I don't know.
But I like Wesley Snipes as an actor. I mean,
I enjoyed. I thought the Blade movies were kind of like cheesy but fun.
Dude, they're of their era, and they were actually one of the first successful comic book movies. Like that was a successful comic book trilogy.
I didn't know those
You
were
guys-
comic book movies because I never looked at comics.
What?
You make
what?
me sad.
Oh man,
Did you
it's
watch the
Marvel.
Doom movie with Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
I've seen
No.
bits of it when it's on TV.
It's so bad, but it's good.
I will not watch that movie. It looks like trash. Mm-mm.
There's a really cool part in the movie, and it's my favorite part in the movie because it's probably the only good part in the movie, where it resembles Doom, where it goes to first person, and the main Marine guy's walking around shooting his shotgun at zombies and stuff. It's pretty.
They do that
It's
several
pretty to the
times if I
nose.
remember right. Because like sometimes they'll just go into combat mode. It'll
Twice.
show the first person. It only does it twice.
I think it's like once or twice in that entire Doom movie because it's just like dumb
I
drama.
thought there were like 3 of them.
Not that I
I'm
know.
talking about the
right?
first Doom movie.
You remember the Mummy movies?
Yeah.
Those were so good. Okay, the Mummy, the first Mummy.
What-
The
what-
second one,
Brendan
was-
Fraser.
He's such a good actor.
happened
I
to
love
him?
Brendan
Well,
Fraser.
I wouldn't say he's a good actor, but I like the movies that he's in. Like, do you see?
That's what I'm
Bedazzled?
saying.
Or-
In the
yeah,
movies
Bedazzled?
he's
George
in,
of the Jungle was
George
so
of the
good.
Jungle.
Dude,
Yeah,
that movie is so bad, but I love it. I love
Oh
it.
God,
so
it's so good. And
Look
the
at
movies
that
he's
jungle.
in, he's a great actor. I
But
think.
again, did you ever see? I think it's called Bedazzled, the one with oh God, what's her name? The really attractive British woman.
That could be any.
Oh, the one from like the Austin Powers movie, the first Austin Powers movie.
Yeah, the brunette woman. What the hell's her name?
Oh God,
Oh my
Elizabeth something.
Yeah.
Emma Watson.
No,
Oh,
she would have been
God.
like 11 or 8 at the time of the movie that we're talking about.
Elizabeth Hurley. Yes.
Elizabeth
good thing, I think
Hurley.
that's it.
Oh my God,
That's it.
Elizabeth Hurley. Oh my God, yes. And in that movie, she plays a sexy devil. It's not like I'm just here being a creeper. She was intentionally.
Oh, I do know
playing
that
a
movie.
Sexy devil.
I do know that movie.
Blast from the Past is really good. Again, I like
Encino
Blast from the
Man?
Past.
I think it's Encino
I
Man,
like
right?
Encino Man. I like
Encino
Biodome.
Man is
Brendan
great.
Fraser. I don't think he's a great actor, but I love him in those movies. and love
I
those
disagree. I
movies.
think he's a
George
great
of the
actor,
Jungle.
so-
I need to watch that. That was one of my favorites to watch back then. I don't remember a whole lot of the whole movie
mean,
at this point.
There was a
Ursula, you
period of
forgot your
time.
scrunchie.
There's a period of time where Brendan Fraser was in like every movie, and you didn't
Yep.
care because he's like a gem. You know what I mean? He's like an absolute gem. So, I'm sorry, we have some Zoomers in the call. Hey guys, do you know any of the movies we're talking about?
Yeah, get
Yeah,
who was
Brendan
arguing with me about
Fraser
that?
is- I've seen so many of those movies that he's been in.
Who was trying to tell me that Ursula wasn't in George of the Jungle? Because I know.
Yeah, she was the female character. No,
Was it Molly? I'll get her. I'll tell her.
Why are you saying Ursula? Why are you calling her Ursula?
that was George's
That was
love
George-
interest. In
No,
the,
no, it's a blonde girl. She's the one that in real life she's married to what's his face, Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
or
of
something like
course.
that.
That
Yeah.
cleared it up for me.
Is she really married to Paul Rudd?
Sure.
Mhm.
I think she is.
She'll always be George's love interest to me. Her name is Ursula.
Is that her name in that movie, Ursula?
Yes.
Oh,
Ursula, your
okay.
scrunchie.
My apologies.
Husband guy or fiance guy.
I know who it is. It's that blonde
Probably.
lady. I mean,
This
I
is
know.
the part where we throw our heads back and laugh, or whatever the fuck that.
That's
called.
Ace Ventura.
The heads back and
90
laugh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
No,
Ace
that's in George of the
Ventura.
Jungle.
No, that's
Is it?
yeah.
That's like part of the group that
Yeah.
Ursula and her fiance hired to like guide them through the
Yep.
jungle.
Now we throw our heads back and laugh. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's absolutely George of the Jungle.
I don't know why I'm thinking that it's Ace
I'm
Ventura.
pretty sure
Same
Jim
era,
Carrey is
but
the
dude.
only one allowed to be super stupid and funny in the Ace Ventura movies.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose. He's
Everyone else
supposed
is
to
kind
be-
of like the straight man in those.
Yeah, he's the goofy one in the world of serious, whereas George of the Jungle, everything's goofy.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura movies were golden too. They were.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah.
beat those classics, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I mean,
where
Jim-
were we?
Jim Carrey in
Were we
general.
cutting to Messi? Was he gonna wake up from?
Even Jim Carrey in serious roles. Sorry, like the Eternal
Number
Sunshine of the
23.
Spotless Mind.
Eternal Sunshine. Yeah, that was a great movie.
Hmm.
Have you? People say
Or
that they don't
Truman
like
Show?
number 23. Number 23 was great.
Truman
Truman
Was
Show
Show
was
number
another-
23 the one that like it just went on for forever?
I think
I like
so. I remember
number 23.
seeing it. I think I enjoyed it, but yeah, I remember. I only watched it the one time.
Number
So-
23, I loved personally.
So we're headed back into the church.
Yeah.
This is the church and this is the steeple. We head on over to Messi, who's hanging out with the people.
I think
Messi,
it's-
they got that 20 insight.
Bop.
It's J.C. Harger. Yeah,
I stole
know what
that bop. That was from like the movie Juno or something.
It's Lazoo Zeher. And
I don't
dude,
think
Juno.
what anyone
Juno?
thinks, what
Listen,
anyone
okay,
else.
funny
Fuck
Juno
you,
story.
whatever the fuck that song was.
That when I saw that movie, I fucking loved it. So I laughed so loud in the theaters. I went and saw it a second time. My little brother at one point in time, Eric, was like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna go to the movies. You got any suggestions?" You know, because like a bunch of my friends, and I was like, "You have to go see Juno. It is fucking amazing. You have to go see Juno." So he's like, "All right, cool. Yeah, I'll go see it."
Holy Peaches, anyone else but you. Lorena was the song. Stole
So
it.
when I gave him the advice to go see Juno, I think I was 23 at the time. Mind you, Eric is 7 years younger than me, so he was 16. So after the movie, I was like, "Did you like it?" And he was like, "You sent a bunch of teenagers to go see a movie about a teenager getting pregnant and like more or less ruining their life." So yeah, no.
No.
he was like, it was very awkward, especially for the couples that went. I'm glad I didn't have a girlfriend with me. Like, oh yeah, oh,
Quick,
good point.
quick question before we go back to RP and stuff.
Sure.
What's
No,
one movie
fucking
that
wait.
you guys? What's one movie that you guys can remember going back to see in a theater multiple times?
Aladdin. I made my parents take me to see it
bunch.
twice the day it came out.
What was yours answer, Scott?
So I just mentioned Juno, right? I
Right.
also saw Pirates of the Caribbean multiple times, Lord of the
Mhm.
Rings, each of them multiple times, like a couple of the Marvel movies early on, but not later on, because then I was like, you know,
My grandpa went back to see that. What was the movie with the football team who like died in the plane crash? And then they had to like the West Virginia. Oh God, We Are Marshall.
I think so.
My grandpa went to see that movie. I swear to God, like 15 times when it was in theaters.
all right,
So I
That's a
saw
lot.
Sweeney Todd 8 times,
Jesus, that's
I
got
saw
me
the
beat.
second Pirates movie 6 times.
Oh my God.
and then I saw Tron
Tron.
Legacy. I saw Tron
It's
Legacy
'cause
about 6
people
or
wanted to
7
see it.
times.
I took like all my friends and like family to go see. They were like, "I want to go see it," and I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll watch it again." So
I'm
went and saw
a
it.
huge nerd for Tron movies, dude.
I legit think my parents, we got out of Aladdin and I made them buy tickets and made us go back and watch it again, like in the very second we got out.
I remember doing
Your
that with the
parents love
Pokemon
you more than
movie.
mine love me.
But yeah, I'm awesome. Have you met me? Have you met you? So Scott, are we allowed to play yet? Or are you still going to try to distract us from playing?
That was a Pat question.
No, that was me. That was me. I will take fault.
I still blame Scott for
I
it.
It's
do
just
too.
it's a fun question to ask because it does. Messi was the only
I
person.
was gonna say Messi didn't answer the question.
I
Yeah.
didn't say- I don't think he watches movies.
You guys ever see Avatar with the blue people?
Yes.
Oh,
I
no.
saw it in 3D like 4 times.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
I saw that one too. That one was really cool. Aren't they? Isn't
Actually,
another
yeah.
one coming out?
because
At some point, yeah.
when the cinema pub near me, which was like before, like that was like all showcases for cinema pubs. When that first upgraded to be able to handle 3D movies, they showed that, and it was the only good movie. So I saw it twice there after seeing it once in the regular theaters when it first came out. So actually, I saw that one 3 times, but that was just because of like lack of options, and we like that place, you know.
Is it bad? I've only seen that movie once.
No, that's not bad. It's a good
I
movie.
saw it on
but,
a
like,
plane.
I can't tell you what happens in it. I'll
Mm.
be honest. I don't remember a thing.
Pat, that's bad.
It's so long. I was like, man, it's got to be
Long
wrapping
movie.
up. And then I checked the time. Still got an hour and a half. I was like, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
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 really like
you're
that movie.
Shit.
When that movie came out, everybody was like, "This is just Pocahontas, but like again in like blue people, Pocahontas." It's like
So Messi rolled a 20. What happened?
it's like you like you've never seen a story redone.
Our break
before?
was at 11:18 p.m. Eastern. Everyone watching?
yeah, but they're all in Western time, so that confuses them.
Freddy vs. Jason was a good movie. I really wanted the one with
30
Michael
minutes.
to join.
30 more minutes wasted. That makes what is that? 40 and 30 is what, an hour and 10 minutes of our 4 hours wasted? Not to keep track of time, but keeping track of time.
I didn't like.
As we're
Freddy vs.
walking up to
Jason.
the church, we hear the sound of
silence.
hoofs.
In sight.
Sound of Silence is how we usually play D&D. Yeah, we try to play it and then we're not allowed.
Galloping. And oh, would you look at that? In Bear's bag. Check it out.
There was not.
And he
so-
remembers
Back with the
everything.
prince. And they're with
Holy
the
shit.
You guys walk up to
Soldiers.
the
Okay.
the church. You're able to get in, no problem. The door's not locked or anything like that. Hell, it's broken. So you're able to go into the church. And Dorian stays behind with the guy in the kitchen. As you guys go into the room with the children. The children aren't there.
They're not there.
They're not there.
Great. That's cool. Where are those three women still here?
They're not there either. Roll a
Oh, that's fun.
roll a
That's super
perception
cool.
check.
I do have a question. You did say we were going to get back to Messi.
No, I said we're gonna get back.
Okay.
I think I said
Where
we're gonna
are
get back.
they?
I think I said we're gonna
Sorry.
go to church, and then I sang a song like "Take You to Church." You know.
For the love of fucking God, no more fucking tangents. Just let us play.
I didn't want Messi to play either, I guess.
So, you, Rena, hear footsteps upstairs.
I
Wait,
book it
there's an
upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah, you're in the basement. You go
She's the only one
upstairs,
allowed to perceive or
and
investigate.
upstairs you see that
I rolled a perception.
two of the ladies are there with the children, sitting inside like with typical like the pews or whatever are of the church that are there. You can see two of the ladies are there.
From what I can see, are all the kids here? All 7 of them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 kids and 2 of the ladies. So it looks like you're missing 1 child and you're missing the other lady.
Wonder which
I'll
child.
ask them. Yeah, we know the one. You know the one.
So you walk up
Um,
to the ladies. Go ahead.
Where are the other 2?
Other 2? Oh yes. Marie Antoinette. They say Marie is looking for the little one. She seems to have slipped away, so she just stepped out the front door just not even a minute ago, looking for her.
As I'm standing here talking to them, I want to just like hold on to my medallion and notice to see if it's vibrating at all, because I've moved away from Dorian and the werewolf and Durb at this point.
Because you ran up the stairs pretty quickly, I gotcha. So,
Yeah.
want to go ahead and roll me no, your perception's already there. You feel it. It's not vibrating.
Okay. And she said the other woman went out the front to go look for the other child.
Correct. Not
Okay.
even, like maybe a minute ago.
Okay. I head that way.
So you walk out the front door as like Durb is making his way upstairs, and
Yeah.
you walk out the front door, and you actually pretty much as soon as you step out the front door and spend a moment, you hear, "Where are you? Come on! It's going to be safer inside. It's dark out here. Where are you? Come on! There might be monsters out here." And then you hear like a neighbor nearby call, "Is something all right? Is something wrong, Mary? It's been a hell of an evening."
She just got here today and the neighbors already know her by name? That's amazing.
No, Mary's the woman. And it's been a hell of a day. Just looking for one of the little ones. Well, good luck. Thanks.
Really glad that we're just allowing this whole conversation to happen without interrupting.
I'll go to find. I imagine she's not right outside the front of the church, but she's a little ways away from it.
You hear her and as you kind of like walk
By
over.
the way,
and
you got
turn.
any sugar?
I'm walking towards her. Yeah.
Yep, you could see
Fuck
her there
yeah!
looking about. So as you approach, do you like call out to her, or do you just like walk right up to her?
Just, hey. No. I'll
You're disturbing
speak
the
as I'm.
peace.
I'll speak to her as I'm walking.
How's
towards her.
God?
What happened?
Now, mind you, that was 7 attempts by Wade just now to try to distract for the game. Mark those. So, Rena, go ahead.
What happened to the girl?
So you, she goes, I don't know. We noticed her missing a couple minutes ago, and so I came to go look for her.
She followed you in, as we were taking care of the creature.
Yeah, she came in with us. We had all the kids together, and then we went upstairs a bit ago. You know, get them out of the basements. Things were kind of, you were loud out there. So we thought maybe if we bring them upstairs, we can at least have multiple exits if we had to jump out a window or something. Says looking both scared and embarrassed.
One moment she was there, and the next she wasn't. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
She looks like she wants to answer, but it's kind of like a mouthless, embarrassed answer because she like lost a child.
Yeah, it was more rhetorical anyway.
Mhm.
I suppose, is it investigation that I'd be rolling here to see if I could try to find tracks or something of hers, like from the door?
That's actually not an investigation, Rita.
Survival?
I believe actually it is.
Investigation.
It's the bottom one.
That's
are we
advantage on
assisting on this,
survival.
or Dory and I
Yeah.
just like?
But read what it
I'm-
says.
I'm tending with the what's in my dude.
What am I doing? Am I just fucking myself? Like, can I help with this?
At the
stuff?
bottom.
I'm reading it. What do you? Yeah, advantage on wisdom. Oh, wisdom survival checks to track creatures.
There you go. That's
Am I
the
helping
roll.
with this? or
Hey,
am I-
yo, wait!
That's what I said.
She ran upstairs and ran outside quickly. You can come over now. That's fine.
I'm just. There goes the Witcher. Better wait here for 10 minutes.
No, it's been 10 minutes.
No, it's only been like a
Like,
minute
how
at
long does
most.
it take to say a couple words?
Hey, you seen Mary? Mary, I'm right here. Oh, I lost the kid. Meanwhile, I'm just. This is a really nice staircase. I wonder who made it. Oh,
There you
oh
go.
is that
He was
Pella
distracted.
Windows? Pella Windows made this staircase. I don't know. They
Notice
did
Wade
staircases too. They must be
distracted
expanding their business.
I
I'm
want
gonna ponder
the
this for a
record
few
to hold
moments.
that the
I wonder
game
if the
is
Witcher needs my
distracted
help
by
now. Better
Wade.
go and head outside.
Record.
It's just me staying in game. I'm just wondering why the fuck I'm dilly-dallying on a staircase.
You're finding faith, Wade.
Like,
You're in the church trying to find
Is that
faith.
you? Is Jesus in this world? I don't know, but I think I found him.
Jesus in
Krishna.
this world.
It's Krishna.
Can I go
Okay.
outside and assist the Witcher like I'm supposed to be doing now, God? Yes, why are you still in here? Thank you, God. I think I'll go out now. All right, I'm going to go outside and help the Witcher.
And God's so nice, dude. Lets you go outside.
Do you want me to tell you?
I'm here to help you.
You want me to tell you a tangent story about God?
Nope. Nope.
But it's a
Don't
good
talk
I'm
one.
gonna be.
now,
I'm already
trying to play a
rolling.
campaign,
It's fine.
God. All
But-
right, no one actually wants to listen.
Derb,
But it's a
Derb
good one.
exits the church. And what does Derb say to the Witcher?
But Rita involves my buddy Nick.
Can I assist with something, Witcher? For the love of God?
Absolutely. Yes, I'm going to be rolling for. Oh, well, you don't know what rolling is, but don't worry. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment.
down those stairs. I thought about it for a good 10 minutes before I came outside.
So I'm rolling survival
With advantage.
with advantage. What the hell?
God.
Why does Steve
Trash.
have a emote of a fish performing fellatio? And
What is this? Oh my god.
oh, Rita,
Witcher,
you know
the
what?
tracks were over here.
Rita, at least Solo Wolf helped you to find this.
A 1. Wow.
Thank you,
How
Solo
fitting.
Wolf.
Aether, while you're out there, you find some allspice root.
Okay.
Allspice.
Allspice.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, Scott, I
I
was going
already-
to point out you can crack a joke in 3 seconds and get right back on. Not everything has to be a
I'm
50-minute, I'm
is
90
this-
years
is
old
this
story.
You still off the joke?
This is me teaching as a teaching moment.
Okay, sure.
Scott, I'm here to remind you about your camera.
Something wrong with it?
No, we're
No, no.
switching back.
Did you? I thought you were gonna switch back to your camera.
I did.
Oh,
Oh,
you
Oh,
look
you
your
still
great.
lights
look really-
on.
Oh, that's
Still
just
really
because my
dark.
lights aren't on.
Oh no, he looks great. Let's move
Ah,
on.
God, it's
quickly.
so bright.
God damn it.
This
Okay,
is what the
now
other
we
camera
see
looks
him
like. Hold
again.
on.
So wait, I have a question. Do you have the lights pointing to you?
Look at me.
I will take blame for distracting really quick. You have the lights pointing
Who else
towards
would-
you,
I have one.
Oh God, I
here
had an aneurysm.
and
I felt
here.
it.
pointing towards you,
Yeah,
and you have a white wall behind you.
a green screen behind me.
No, like behind the
Don't
lights.
Kill Wade, man.
Oh,
Why
it's
not
actually
turn the
a
lights
purple. It's a
around?
purple and black sound absorber, cushy stuff.
I would take a couple of those away and just see if they can.
Are you saying it's too bright?
No,
Unlike you, yes. All right, let's move on. Which tracks lead anywhere? Oh, you found a plant.
That's yes, unfortunately. That's all I
This is
found.
the lights off. This
Apparently,
is
with
the
my
monitor.
14. Do I find anything else with that?
No. With your 14, what you happen to find is that and a couple of mercs that are being mischievous. We call them the mercs of mischief. There's 7 of them actually that come raiding in. You actually welcome them openly. With,
Oh.
with love.
Well, welcome, Raiders.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, what?
Like the Men in Tights song. Or mercs of mischief.
All right. Well, I rolled trash survival with my advantage. You want to try, Derb?
I don't know if I'm allowed to roll because I was technically assisting you.
He was assisting you. She had advantage without you.
Well, I have no idea where. Oh yeah, I did actually.
What do you get? What the fuck am I? I'm just on the staircase. You want me to take a look?
Yes.
Oh, of course. What am I doing? I'm rolling survival?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
He finds the tracks. He's like, I know kids' tracks. I know them real good.
Also a 14. Oh, there you go.
Got to the next tier.
Well, Wade, you actually do find some. You're like, huh, I see them.
What a great Derb impression.
You're closer to the ground, so it's easier for you to find them, is what it is. So you happen to notice the tracks kind of heading away.
Scott trying to excuse short people for having some utility, I guess.
I mean, I have to do it for my wife all the time.
In what direction did the tracks go?
That way.
Yeah, that way.
Perfect. That's where we're going.
So you guys just immediately start walking in that direction?
I will put my head into the building and yell to Dorian. Dorian, we found some tracks we're going to have to follow. It seems the child ran off.
Okay.
Good luck with Werewolf Man.
Well, there's no
Evan?
reason for me to be here anymore, right? Because he seems content. He's kind of safe.
Well, unless we runs off and we lose Werewolf Man like we lost the
Well, no,
girl
He
and
turns into a
Yeah.
werewolf and mauls the children.
Calling
but,
and asking
you know.
out to you guys.
Witcher, should he stay here with the man, or should he come with us and leave that man to his own devices?
He should probably stay.
We're splitting the party some more.
Oh, sorry. I mean, it makes sense.
No, it does.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is going to be great because as soon as you guys go a little bit further,
I'll
you'll
see
be
you
like,
guys in 3
Dorian,
weeks.
you find a legendary forge, but Rita, you must keep following the tracks.
Wow, legendary forge in the orphanage / church
Weird.
/ bakery. I can't
No,
believe
yeah.
it.
There's a
Yeah,
mine
I know what's
underneath
going
it.
on
It's
here.
crazy.
Make sure you check out the theme park in the basement. This place has it all.
You would have never guessed Lady Grunda was this church the whole time.
Yeah. She was the whole building.
Well, at least she finally got you inside of her. See you later.
Oh, the
Not
implications of
again.
that joke when you know who you're leaving
Oh
behind
my
there is
God.
bad.
Nope. We're moving on.
We're off to find
Into
the
the
child.
forest.
The child that might be Grundle.
Okay, we're going into the forest for following the tracks.
Jesus.
How far do we go before we have to roll perception?
So we're actually going to have you guys go walking away, and then we're going to go messy.
Oh my God, you get to play in the final hour.
Crazy. Congrats, bro.
It's like every other week. All right, good talk. Great.
The
Oh, there he is. I was like, can you hear us?
I'm on
Falling
the beach
asleep.
right now.
Okay. All right, Messy, are you ready? Did you shut off whatever video game you were playing?
just change the tab.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As long as you can pause.
Mom, it's online. I can't pause.
Got him.
I can't pause this game. So,
That was a legit laugh, by
See-
the way. It was not
See
mine.
the- oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks, Norm. Yeah, I see the roll 20 here.
Laugh like that.
yeah.
You
So,
should.
Messy, do you recall what you were doing?
I rolled down a 20 on investigation.
Yeah,
No,
what
on
did you,
insight.
what did you recall what you were doing?
Huh?
You were going to find guards with the
Let's
priest.
go this
Oh,
way.
that.
Let's go that way.
And when you
Yeah.
rode into a town, he was like, we should split up to
I just
double
said
our
that.
efforts in finding the
I said
guards.
that
We must
faster,
send
more
people.
succinct.
We must make them aid as quickly as possible.
And I don't believe him. Because I rolled a natty 20.
Yeah, he seems like he's trying to get away from you.
Wouldn't it be better if I was there to collaborate with you on the story so we can convince the guards to come?
No collaboration needed. We just tell the truth.
Okay, well, I didn't really see anything. I just came off what you called, so it might be best if I go with you anyway. I don't think it'd be much use by myself.
He says, you know enough of the story. We have to go. We're wasting more time standing and talking about this than we would be if we were riding and searching for guards. Again, you that way. He gestures towards one direction, and he starts to, to ride off the other way.
Shouldn't we stable the horses? I say as I ride after him.
Deception check now.
Okay. Am I good at that?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck yeah. I hope so.
No! Come on! What the
This
fuck?
is too easy. What is this, D&D or something? This game is really easy.
Oh, Heidi,
Two
Heidi,
rolls,
Heidi,
220s. That's
Heidi,
why Scott never
Heidi,
lets you
Heidi.
play.
You guys want to play something harder next week? Like
Sure.
Do
checkers?
we get to play on this channel? I thought we just let Scott talk as bombastically as he can for 6 hours instead of using brevity.
You guys want to play Clue next week?
Sure.
I suck at Clue. That might be a little more fair.
It was Imbear in the library with the claw hands. So you you go chasing after him, and he eventually, you're babbling enough. He's just kind of like, yeah, it's probably a good idea for us to just stay together, I guess. And you guys keep riding.
What a great
around.
natty 20.
And
Thanks.
yeah,
You really unlocked a whole lot with that.
You convinces
Oh. I figured out he was lying, and he let
Imagine
me
if you'd
stick
only
around.
succeeded. That would have been crazy.
Only
to find out
took
what
2
happened.
natty 20s. Let's go. It's awesome.
You didn't have to roll 20s. You just also got 20s.
Wow. I'm so glad we
Oh,
have
I
crit
thought we were doing
successes. You
crits.
got
I,
Yeah,
I
that's
am
crazy.
trying to tell a story, and Wade's distracting from it. Brevity,
All
brevity,
you do is
brevity,
tell stories. Most of them aren't
distractions.
related to the game. You're like 90 years old.
God, Wade's like my lawyer today. It's awesome.
So,
Guess you're back.
so
Call
my,
me.
my buddy Nick the other day, when his daughter got home from school, she informed him that she had learned from
Oh, for fuck's sake, play the goddamn game. The guy on a horse. We don't
so
care.
not that story.
You were at the graveyard. You were at the store. You were with Uncle Jared. We don't fucking care. Well, we do, but after the stream. So, natty 20s. Messi, congratulations. You succeeded by rolling 2 natty 20s back to back.
Yeah, I put it all in the hot tub I'm in.
Now you get to ride with the guy who wants you to die.
Now I understand why they all do this. It makes you lucky.
This one time, I used to play a D&D campaign and lost the initiative, and then for some reason we started playing The Witcher, and then we never played again.
Oh.
Bro, this is so weird. Hold on a minute. I feel like we're having like the same dream.
You guys want to play Mass Effect?
I've got a story to tell you about Mass Effect. One time,
you do.
years ago, fucking
Yeah.
God, get on your horse and become creepy priest guy.
Yeah, I'm following him. He's letting me follow him. Where are we going? Find some
Normal
guards,
guy,
right?
attorney at law.
Thanks, Norm.
Can I go now?
Yeah, absolutely. Been
I
waiting.
don't fucking know where you going, but to the Witcher or to the lake?
Wow. Even I wowed at that. Like, that's how bad though.
It's very low effort.
Oh, Heidi, Heidi.
Scott, what's the tally on this? Is this 3 more minutes at this point?
Heidi, Heidi, Heidi.
So, Messi, you guys approach the guards and quickly inform them of the situation, the importance of it, so on and so forth. After informing them of the situation and the fact that they need to be they need to go and lend aid in the situation, he turns to you and he says, "There's a Witcher there. You should probably go and aid them and meeting with the Witcher so that you can assist in the situation. She is your friend. I'll go find more guards."
Sure, I'll go back. I'll just take her horse back then. I can give you some coin if you want to rent one at the stables.
He looks down and he looks at you and says, "No, That makes sense. That makes sense. You should probably have the horse. It would make it so that you could, if she has to chase the beast, and he'll climb down off of the horse, and hand you the reins and say, "I'm sure I can get one. Somebody here will be likely willing to assist me." And he looks over at the guards. Guards shake their head. Somebody.
Thank you, Father. Name?
Penelope
Did he-
Cruz.
Did he share his name? I don't remember his name.
Newt.
Newt.
That's from Jared.
I like Penelope Cruz better.
Wow, those 220s must have gotten you his name. What a great roll.
Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, I'll ride back with the horses then. Like Pokemon Wave. I'll see you soon. Never sees him again.
So you actually ride back with the guards?
Yeah, I'll go back.
Oh. That's genuinely surprising.
You're leaving after all that shit. You're leaving Father Newt.
He said, "Let's go get the fucking guards," and I said, "Okay." Now we got him. Let's go back.
Oh, Rita,
Well,
can you roll me
what
another
else
check
to
with
do?
advantage?
Another what? Survival?
Make sure you look at the stuff on the ground this time.
Do you want to modify that?
There's only 5 left. I don't want to waste them.
I mean, there's only 55 minutes left.
There's only 50, 50.
But I can help this time, right? Because
50,
I
50
get to roll my own. No, it's right over.
Oh, yeah. Well, now she's not gonna look at it. Her turn's now
What?
over.
What the fuck did
You can't wait to
Which
see if
one did you
everybody
roll?
succeeds and then see if you're gonna lock.
I don't know if I fucking succeeded. I just also used survival. I'm not on the goddamn staircase anymore. You're gonna let me play.
Do I have to?
I want to play too.
18.
I want my money and I want it
I
now.
suck. I got a 10, but like I'm trying. you know?
J.G. Wentworth, 877's cash now.
Which did you see that staircase back there? It was quite astounding. Oh, you're looking at the track.
Rena, with your 18, follow the tracks. After a bit, you actually kind of like lose the tracks for a minute, and looking about, you're able to find them again and continue following. Right, you're able to like look about and see like where there's a broken branch as she went a bit off the road. But right as she kind of goes off the road, you do hear pounding of hooves, riding hard and fast towards you. Stepping off the road for safety, but not like completely like hiding. Stepping off the road for safety, you actually see it as a couple of guards riding forward, again riding hard. But then you also see right behind those guards is Imber. He's a bit behind them because he's also got the reins to another horse who's following, kind of like the long reins of another horse who's following behind. Obviously he's able to see you because once you notice it's him, you can wave an arm. He sees it you. I imagine he slows down.
The priest are
I'm back. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Did we see the priest? Should I shoot him off of his horse?
Bree's gone.
He's
I
not.
thought he
yeah,
was with
he's
you
not
and the
here.
guards.
No, he stayed behind.
No,
'cause
he stayed,
Ender
with,
took
he
the
stayed
horse.
behind. Yeah.
I mean, good work, Bear.
Got the horse.
So he comes riding up with the an empty saddle.
The priest.
Oh,
Do you guys
Yeah,
do you call
I'll-
for the guards to stop or slow down or anything, or do you not say anything? Let them keep
I'm
riding.
glad that 90-20 insight told you to keep that guy in your sights.
I might step in front of like the where they're about to ride. Like,
Oh, you're
all
gonna
of
run
them.
in front of charging
Well,
horses?
no, just to like as they see it, like to slow down and like walk
She's a
towards
witcher. She can
them,
just
not like
Oh no, no,
directly in
remember, they were
front.
riding hard, and it wasn't until they were like riding by that you noticed, like, until they're like pretty much right there is where you're behind them, trailing a bit behind is what I said,
You're that
because he's leading
stampede that's
horses.
right next to us, man.
Is where you notice
Can't see
Imber
it.
back there. So again, if you call out to them to slow down or something, they'll be able to hear you, but you won't be able to just like jump out in front of the horses and be like, ah.
Okay, all right. Well, then I guess I
Cast
will.
dig-
I mean, you could do that, Rena. You do have a sword. You could probably stop those horses.
I mean, I'm not
I
trying
can
to kill
bursting
their
arrow in
horses.
front of them.
How hungry are you? And do you like Jello?
Moving on. I would just call to them.
oh. Jello nasty.
Just
Orange
like,
Jell-O with apple
she'll just
slices?
put her hand up and just say, "Whoa there." Headed to the church.
So when you call out that to the guards, guards again, they're kind of like riding by. They'll slow down. It takes them a moment, and you of course turn back. And Bear, of course, slowing down to a stop right in front of you, and then behind you, see turning, looking a bit down the road to where they can come to a stop. Is that you, Witcher?
It is.
I hear there's a beast.
Not
I'm
anymore.
taking care of it.
Oh,
Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, it's fine for now, I guess. Where's the priest at him, Bear?
he's like, hold up,
He stayed behind.
Witcher. You said the beast is handled.
Yes, it's under control.
Is there any chance that you've seen the prison? When you were there, you spoke with a man. He was a bit of an ass.
I remember.
Yeah, goes by the name of Seven. Did you find him? Did you see him at all?
That's very important. Where's the priest that locked the Witcher in a shed?
Oh, I know him.
You say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. You said it to them?
I say to him, Bear, like the guy's like, hold on, I got questions. It's like, shut the fuck up, guard. I got important things.
Well, you could have a side chatter while they're
Nope,
chattering.
I'm interrupting.
Okay. Okay, it's very important. And then you ask him and Bear that
care about their
question.
naked prisoner.
And then Bear's immediate response to that is, "Oh shit!" And he
Just
turns
like
the
he
horses
always
around.
does, he
no, he's
runs
back.
off whenever I need him most.
Okay.
I'm back. What are you talking
Dad?
about? I love the headphones on.
Where's the chair?
Go ahead.
Where's the priest? The one that locked the Witcher in the shed.
Yeah, I left him back in the other town. He said he was getting more guards.
I think he might have been lying. He's up to no good.
What
Trying
makes
to
you
make
say
trouble
that?
in my neighborhood.
What
He
makes
threw
you
his-
say that?
God, what
He
the
locked
fuck?
the
Wow.
Witcher in a
Yeah,
shed and
she
threw a
was
rock
there.
that attracted a werewolf
It wasn't
after her.
a cab, it would've came there. Had dice in there.
Do you have the rock? Do you have the werewolf?
We have one. We smashed the rock to cure the werewolf. As you can see, there's no full moon. The rock seemed to have turned him.
So who's the afflicted then?
He'll look to the Witcher like, who the hell he is.
Oops.
I was asleep that day.
Yep. Last week.
The prisoner, actually.
Bessie.
The guards don't care about that.
No, you don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't remember? That's right.
Yeah, but I was saying, do the guards care about that?
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna,
not
Yeah,
I
gonna
was gonna
answer.
react as the guards. I just didn't know if you were reacting because you have
No.
clue who it is.
Just
Probably look
Okay,
puzzled.
cool. Yep. So the guards say, "One more time," and then they're gonna start riding the horses, like trotting the horses up closer to you. You said that you've seen something out there. Please, information.
Seven, the prisoner. He is the creature.
Oh shit.
I think he's just a pawn in all this, though. Again, I believe the priest either turned him or had something to control him and tried to use it to send him at the Witcher when the Witcher was locked up. We need to find the priest, ask him what's going on, because I think he's got something to do with all this.
All right, hold on. This is a lot to take in. This is Witcher work, right? So this guy, Seven, he was locked in the prison, which you already knew that. Well, he broke out. We got word he broke out. That's what we were doing in town. We were actively looking for that guy when we were told that the Witcher and some kids were in danger. So we went riding off that way. So you saying Seven is not in the town we were in? Seven is the werewolf.
Sir, you have the brevity of a Daleric. Yes, he's the werewolf. He was here.
Okay, hold up, he says, looking at you. Hold up, little man. Listen.
Ooh. Nice.
Now I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm listening real good. Big smart man.
This burn took a lot out of him.
All that extra
long
height,
ride,
nothing
I'm
will offer the
sorry.
brains to go all the way through. Well, those neurons are firing. I'm going to keep
broke
talking to
my
my
flow,
friends
hold
about
on.
the important matters we're dealing with, if that's all right.
You threw off my groove.
Do I know what neurons are? Do we know that in the Witcher world?
You do.
Yep, totally know what neurons are. You know what
You know
happens if you
neurons are.
split one of them?
Oh,
Great. Well, while you're in your
He
own
goes,
head
he
there,
goes, he goes, hold up, little man.
I've been holding up for about 3 minutes.
Holding up where?
If you're telling me he's the wolf, there ain't no way we're going after that one. You're going to have to watch that one, Witcher. I'm sorry, but that's Witcher work right there. But this priest, we can go hunting for him. He looks over at Imber and says, what do you say when we split ways?
He said he was gonna get more guards. I don't think he gave me a location he was headed to.
And he looks at the Witcher and says, but you're saying that this is probably a ruse.
This referring to what? The
Him,
priest?
him looking
The
for more
priest
guards.
staying, yeah, looking for
Oh,
guards.
likely. Was just trying to escape.
Do you have any idea where he might go?
Unfortunately,
Did
I
they go in the
don't.
direction of where Grundle's was? Was it that way?
Technically speaking, yes.
Perhaps.
I mean, there's other
before-
towns that way as well, because it kind of like goes towards that central area where the guards tower is, and then branches off. But technically speaking, yes, Wade.
Could they be going back to Grundle's? That's where all of the jars and curses and stuff were.
The priest? I don't think so.
Oh, it may not be the priest.
I
Dur
mean,
would
I'm not
know it.
writing off the fact he did lock up our Witcher and have some kind of object that summoned werewolves.
Right. Guards. Do you want to maybe stay and look around and see if you can't find something a little more incriminating?
The girl's missing too in there.
Oh,
He shakes his head. The guard that's speaking shakes his head and says, "Again, we wouldn't even know what to look for. That's Witcher work right there. And personally, I don't want to be around no wolf. So we'll go look for that man." Looks to Durban and says, "You think he's going to be near Grundle's place?
It's as good a place to look as any.
The Grundles are good as places, like I said."
That's what the werewolf man thought. He apparently spent a lot of time with her.
that's disgusting.
Yep.
Who? Sorry. Couldn't
So-
have it.
Yep.
So he scratches his beard and says, "All right, we'll go looking for him. You said a girl is missing?"
Yeah, a girl had just arrived at the orphanage today who apparently had lost her parents to a werewolf. We don't know if she was possibly bit or scratched herself, so
Well, hold up.
be in danger, might be
If
in
you're
danger.
telling me there's the werewolf is 7, and if 7's the only werewolf, he's been locked up nonstop for days now since that incident happened at Grundle's. So there ain't no way, if he's the only wolf, that anybody's parents died too recent. So that's
We've been lied to back and forth all day. I really have no idea what to believe and what not at this point. Again, the priest knows some answers and Lady Grundle has some answers, but both of them are missing, as well as the girl now.
I gotcha. We'll go searching for some stray kid and search for him. We'll swing by Grundle's place as part of the loop. But listen, my point is, keep an eye out. If there's more than one, it might not be safe out there yet. He looks at
Be careful in Grundle's. She has some things in bottles downstairs that will
Avoid the
curse you,
jars.
So, right. Try not to pick up anything that looks too
Anything.
important. Yeah. Or too much like trash. Either one.
nuts. All right. And then
Don't
he
ask me
looks
how
at the
I-
Witcher to see if she has anything else to say. He says, "Witcher."
Seems they've covered it all for now.
Okay. Gah! And they go riding back the direction they just came from, leaving the two of you there with Imber and 2 horses.
We did it. We saved the day.
Dorian's with the
Need to find the child.
Dorian's with the werewolf back at the orphanage. That sentence doesn't roll off the tongue so well.
What's the time of day?
Night.
Night?
Don't worry, the moon's only half mastered. It's waxing or something.
Waxing.
Waxing's half its mast.
Half wax. It's
Yeah.
half wax.
Sorry, guys. There was a national tragedy last week, so the moon's at half mast tonight.
No,
Maybe
that has a
tomorrow.
totally different meaning when I say it.
You know what's
You're only half mast, not full mast.
I've never heard waxing the moon before. I don't know what the hell. But
Waxing and waning is the stages of the moon. There's actually
yeah.
a house not too far from where I live where their flag, their American flag, and the flag post out front is consistently since inauguration has been half mast and upside down. So it's an upside down American
It sounds
flag
like
at
they
half-mast.
hate America, bro.
Yeah, listen, that's. I'm sitting there. I'm like,
Do you
what
hate
kind of
America,
statement
sir?
are you saying? like, I'm just like, Jesus.
I got a story to tell you guys.
I'll
after
send a
this.
picture of it to you next time I drive by there, Messy. I'm actually off
Yes.
tomorrow, so I might drive by there tomorrow. So you can see.
Yeah, just go take a trip. Yeah.
Just pull over in front of this
Not
dude's house and be like,
Scott.
"Shh." They'll come out with a gun. This is the Trump stickers on the gun. What'd you say, Wade?
You want to tell us your work schedule and your hours on and off the rest of the week too?
Yeah, actually. So I'm generally off Sundays and Thursdays, but I'm actually working Sunday this week and next week.
So seeing
I
that
only
it's
have
nighttime,
one day off the next few
and
weeks.
Bear
so.
would say to the group, we don't happen to have a place to stay, do we?
Are you saying we rest for the night and allow this girl to go wandering off without pursuing?
I mean, no, but eventually, night will come. It comes for all of us, huh?
She just staring blankly at you, like, and
All right.
I
And
can
you want
search.
to go back to the orphanage and rest with Dorian?
Well, aren't we at the
literally
orphanage?
but
No,
No,
or just
you're on
outside
your
of it.
way to it.
Oh,
You're not there 100%.
we're in the
yet.
woods looking
Could
for a
take
little
the
girl that
horses
ran
back
off.
and check on Dorian.
I mean, there might be something there worth looking into. If that's where she left from, maybe we can get an idea of where she's going. I don't know.
If you'd like to take a look, we're gonna keep pursuing the girl. We had a trail we were following.
Sure. Your horse switcher, and he'd toss you the reins.
Guess I'd make this faster. I don't
Your
really
war
wanna
pony,
lose-
sir.
It's Dorian.
You have that on you?
Oh, it's Dorian's horse.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
No, it was
Never
the
mind.
Witcher's.
No, it was
it
Dorian.
was-
Yeah, we rolled for it.
No, we
did, but then
discussed
Scott
this
apparently
earlier in the
overrode
session.
it because someone
No.
in chat yelled,
No, there was
Dorian's.
Pat, please.
No, yeah, it was my horse.
Oh, okay. Well,
we did
never
roll.
mind
It was we rolled Rena, and then Scott was like, Skitsy said it was Patrick's. And then it became Patrick.
then. I love that voice.
I'm sorry,
okay.
who said that?
Never mind.
Skitsy? You're the same motherfucker that made
I
my,
don't know
my
if Skitsy-
werewolf
it's
have
probably Skitsy. I feel
little
like it's
little
Skitsy.
arms. So we can hate Skitsy together. That's fine. Everybody hates Skitsy. That's fine.
It's a new TV show. All right, I'll take the horse back to
A little mean, bro. What
the
the
bard
heck?
as well. I don't remember his name.
We don't even know whose horse it is at this point. I guess they all look like horses.
Yeah, this one isn't a pony, so we know it's not yours. Yeah, I'll go check in with him, and we'll give the house a sweep, I guess.
Do you remember everything yet, or are you still
Remember? No.
great? You remember where the orphanage and stuff is, though, right? Like
Yeah, just further down the road, right?
just making sure. I'm not sure how this whole memory loss thing's working.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't remember how it works.
That makes sense, actually.
Do you remember
Well-
what? No.
Remember what? No.
Deception roll?
Well, see you later.
Okay.
Hope nothing bad happens to you, Witcher.
That was so funny.
Be all right.
Okay, bye.
Sorry.
At least now we're kind
You
of back
forget you're
together.
forgetting.
I've been riding on this horse for like 6 hours now, like in
You
roleplay
chose to
time.
hop on the horse and leave.
I didn't know the fucking town was so far away. Goddamn.
That wasn't even that long. All they did was
All right.
get in a small fight and do a little
It's just a
RP.
third of a day's trip.
We continue following the tracks, Scott.
Okay, cool.
On foot.
And by we, it's you and Derb because Dorian is going back to take a nap in the middle of the road somewhere.
Well, no, Dorian's with the
I'm
werewolf.
still
I'm
at
in
the
Bear.
frick-
No, I'm going to Dorian.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna then I'm gonna do a sweep.
He's had a long day of letting the horse do all the work. Give him a break.
Yeah, this horse needs a break.
He rolled 2 nat 20s that didn't get him shit.
Yeah.
It got him shit. He did nothing with the shit. Wait, if I make you cookies and I bring them to your house and I pour you a glass of milk and you
I said, how the
decide
fuck
to
did you get in my house? I didn't let you in.
And why the fuck you give me oatmeal raisin cookies? These suck.
And then I would
No.
say Telly and I are
Did
going
you
to
have
continue
homemade
following the
oatmeal
footsteps.
raisin?
Footprints.
Yeah, kind
So
of
we're
gross,
following the
No,
footprints. and what do
homemade
we
oatmeal
find?
raisin are on
He
fleek.
says it louder.
Fuck, shut up, dude. Homemade oatmeal raisin. No,
Side
homemade.
tangent. No, we're going to
Homemade
put
oatmeal
side
raisin.
tangent.
Yeah, okay, I'm back at the orphanage now. There seems to be a lack of parents here, but we'll find them.
Parents or parrots?
Parental vision.
Both probably, but yeah, that's fair. We're looking at whoever you want. He's going to investigate the place. We're investigating the footprints.
Absolutely. I would gladly get to him and rolling the investigation check in 1 second. Wade, do
My
you like
third
oatmeal
20.
raisin cookies?
Yes.
Pat, Pat and Messi, when you go back
Roll
to-
call. Do you guys like oatmeal raisin?
Yes.
Great, we got our answers. All right, can we investigate now?
Okay, so just not the Zoomer. Yeah, so Messi, you
Maybe when I'm older, bro.
Brevity.
Who knows?
Brevity. Your homework assignment is brevity.
Messi!
I'm listening.
I don't know what that word means, by the way, Wade.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
I forgot what it means.
It means brief.
Concise.
Like what you wear on
Using
your
your
butt.
words
That.
wisely instead of lots of them.
Yeah. So anyways,
Why
that-
do big word when small word?
Instead
be
of asking
quick?
everyone the
Trick.
same question and asking the question 13 times, you just go, hey, everyone, answer a question.
I only cared about your answer, Wade. I didn't care about theirs.
Then why'd you ask after? Don't answer that.
I asked you. You asked them.
Messi,
Don't answer
roll
that.
something for fuck's sake,
I
and then let's
don't
not
know
give
what
the
to
info.
do. I
Messi,
can't.
when you go back, obviously
I'm
you're going to
afraid.
collaborate with DeLorean to make
What?
sure that you.
Who's that?
Don't ask questions, just let
Nope,
him
nope,
talk
keep
and then
going.
move on.
Yeah. Ask later.
Once he gets on a roll, don't stop. the
Dorian. Fuck.
Hi,
Dorian.
it's me.
Sorry, when you go back, you're obviously going to collaborate with Dorian, right? So you're going to collaborate with him to for like, oh, what were you doing? What were you doing? Blah blah blah. The question is,
track.
Dorian, are you going to go and search through the place with him, or are you like, no, I'm going to keep my focus on this like clearly emotionally, physically injured dude, and try to keep things from getting a little nutty again?
Probably that.
Okay, so
Because I wouldn't know what to do anyway.
Messi, you're going to roll an investigation by yourself.
Shouldn't
Okay,
get
and
too
this is the
nutty, he's
first
wearing
time I've
pants now.
ever actually looked through the building.
Unless
so-
M. Bear asked me to, but I mean, I don't even know if he would know where I'm at.
I mean, he was told you were there, so I mean, that's what I was saying.
Right, I was
yeah,
there,
look
but he,
for
He
it.
would
this is the
clearly
first time.
he would
he's-
clearly walk up to you, and I was saying you guys would obviously collaborate and be like, "What were you doing? What were you doing?"
Okay,
Okay, cool,
okay.
cool. So
Right, I'm
you feel
rolling
free to
investigation
RP
now.
it, or you can say, but it sounds like you want to do that anyways. Go ahead, Messi.
All right, third natty 20 in a row, baby.
Pretty close.
Not
No.
If
bad.
you did, I legit just would have walked away. Like I would have ended the.
I'm
stream
the
right there.
DM now. You roll 3 natties and a 20. Fuck, 3 natty 20s in a row and you become the DM. That was really hard for me to say. That was difficult. Maybe the memories are coming back all at once.
God, you're turning into a Daleric. You've lost your brevity.
Do you want to
Yeah,
modify
I've
that? And
taken
if
over.
you do you want to upgrade the modification?
Do we have luck?
We have like
Yeah, a little
4
bit.
dice left.
I mean, you
Well,
can
I guess
definitely
I'll use-
you can definitely upgrade it if you wanted
I
to.
guess I'll just use a D4.
Everyone's saving
No,
their
that's fine.
their points to trigger you again.
You don't want to try
Oh.
to you don't want to try to bring that to a. Just D4 has a
Well,
chance.
What's a D6? A D6 is only, well, it
It's also a
doubles.
chance.
No. D6 is a 1/3.
4,
a D4
5,
is a
6.
1/4.
It's a 50% chance to go up to a 20.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
I know.
1,
I
2,
know
3, 4,
math.
5, 6.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How much is that? 2? How many lucks is that?
It eats 3 luck.
To go from a 25 to a 50. All right,
Double
I'll do that.
chance.
Pog.
Huzzah, bro!
Nice.
Huzzah, bro. Who says that?
And you
That's
actually got a 1 luck added on there, so that did eat 3, just in case the math confused you. So, searching around the place, you're actually able to find this takes a considerable amount of time. We're talking the kids are eventually brought downstairs and put to bed. One of the ladies is like standing there with their arms crossed across
She
her
has
chest.
no idea who I am. Just a random guy walking around through here.
But to be fair, you did clear things through Dorian. Like, oh yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we go way back, and you're kind of like, and Dorian's
Yeah,
like,
to
nah, I've
this
been traveling
morning
for a long
when I
time.
first laid eyes on you. Yeah.
But so one woman is kind of like watching what you're doing in his office and watching his his you're kind of like searching through the office with the arms crossed, kind of being upset, while the other two kind of get the kids put to bed and everything. The last one's actually going to sit there and try to have conversation with Dorian and the other gentleman, try to piece together what the fuck is going on, right? So when you go inside of his office, you're searching around, you just see like holy scriptures, plans of sermons, so on and so forth, details about like maintaining the place, all like the boring shit. But eventually you kind of go over it and you notice that there is a, this thing must have been well crafted. Like, honestly, you don't know if you would have noticed this thing normally. I mean, Durb probably would have. He's like a really skilled, he's a keen eye, and he's like really has a good eye for looking for things like devices and whatnot. Or, you know, Dorian because he has the magic eyes. But you notice that there's like a hidden cabinet that he must have, remember earlier when he ran into his office quickly and ran out? He must have not quite closed it all the way. Because you realize, like, just kind of like scanning through the room, searching through all the stuff, there's like an area where the panel is slightly off. You're like, huh. And you go over and you like touch it and it moves. It's kind of like wiggle something in there to open it up. And you can actually see the spot, like literally the thing that the orb must have been sitting on. I don't think you actually saw the orb, but Dorian probably explained it to you. It showed you like a chunk of it or something,
Well,
right?
they talked about it outside. They said an orb made a werewolf. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can clearly see like the little thing. You know those like if you ever get like a signed baseball or whatever it is, and you don't put it inside the square, like the thing that kind of like sits on. It's like one of those.
Base.
Yeah, it's like a ball base, like a baseball base. You can see sitting inside there clearly would have held it, but you also see inside there are a couple of different books. There as well. Cube. There. A little a couple of books inside there. Grabbing the books and leafing through them, you can see that he has a lot of details about the children inside there. Like before, in the books that he had before, it's like, okay,
Cringe.
this child's age and name, and you know, kind of like when they show. This is the child's age and name, approximate height, approximate weight, and like lots of other details about them. The kind of diet that they have, their activity, like just like a lot of details about them.
So
And
being
then
a
and then he
medical
also
professional, does it look like doctor's notes, like physical checkups and that kind of thing, or does it look a little
it does
more like a
but-
cookbook?
We've got leg of orphan, some paprika.
Weird. It says tastes better with salt on this one.
Can somebody clip that, please?
Wasn't aware we are in Hannibal Lecter's chapel. I might want to get the fuck out.
Somebody clip that, please. All right, so back to the you can actually see it has like a markup of like a physical you know, for the sake of like their health, well-being, so on and so forth. But there's also like questions in there about like interests they have and so on and so forth. And kind of looking through it, like it strikes you as being very strange. But then you can also see there's notes in there that literally says how many visits. And it says, like, literally says in there how many visits. Some are marked with no marks next to it. Some have 1, 2, and one child actually has 3 marks next to it for how many visits. And then it also has on there, kind of like up by where their names were, you notice numbers at the top before, which you thought was strange, but kind of like looking it back over again with the 20 investigation, you can see that the ink on it looks fresher than the old ink, the older ink of it having been put in there. It's almost like there's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 for the different children there, and it almost looks like he's kind of ranked them for whatever purpose. You don't understand the significance of this yet, but there's definitely some details inside there about that.
Okay, yeah. As I'm,
and one of the
I'm
other books actually has service instructions. I'm so sorry. It actually has instructions about the thing. It specifically says, you know, on the night of the full moon, this must be sat out in front of the full moon from dusk until dawn, as long as the moon
for
is
the
in
ball.
the sky.
Gotcha.
For the ball, exactly.
like a big pizza pie. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
It is never allowed to be shown into open air on the night of the new moon. You know, kind of like things like that. So it's like literally instructions of how it is to like maintain it and service it, so on and so forth. I'm gonna go back to you then. Sorry.
Okay. So as I'm flipping through the book and looking through the notes on all the orphans, the lady that's standing in the room with her arms crossed, Imber will address and ask, like as he's flipping through the pages, he'll just be like, "So, what are your thoughts of the priest?"
She says, until all of this that happened, she's kind of like, I'll get arms crossed. Well, until everything that happened today and what it is you're suggesting is going on, he was always a good man. Took good care of this place. Good care of the kids, too. They've only started joining us the past few months, as we've told you before, but he's a good man.
A lot of long hours.
Yeah?
And what about yourself? Do you stay here all the time? You live here?
We take turns staying with the children since they moved in, but prior to that, and when it's not our turn, no, we have a home that we share nearby.
But the priest, I assume, lives here?
Yes.
He'll go to the orphan that looks to be the highest ranked, and he'll say whatever this person's name is. He'll ask her to tell him about them. Now I know, Scott, I don't want to make you do a shit ton of work, so you don't actually have to go into great detail. But if you want to give me some cliff notes on the difference between the first ranked and the sixth ranked, if there happens to be, like, if you want to speed through it, feel free. But if you want to give me the whole thing, let me figure it out. Go for it.
Honestly, the details between them, like when you're kind of like reading through it, you have no clue what the significance could be. What gender they are, what age they are, how many visits they've made, things like that. One of the things that you do notice is that the biggest note is the ones that made 0 visits are at the bottom rank. You know what I mean? So out of the 6 kids, 2 have made 0 rank. Those are ranked 5 and 6. Between the other 4, you have no idea. Not even the one that had 3 visits is ranked number 1. The one that for 3 visits is ranked number 3. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where you have no idea.
And asking her about the highest ranked and some lower ranked people, there doesn't seem to be anything she can tell me either. I'm not directly asking, but I'm saying, like, tell me about Joe, and then I'll go to page 6. I'll be like, tell me about D's. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
They give you details. As you're like doing it through a book, at first she answers the first question about the first one, no problem. When you ask her the second one, she answers you tentatively. By the time you ask her about the third one, again, kind of like leafing through a page, she goes, "What is it you have there?"
It seems your father was quite the extensive note taker. Did you know that little Susan weighed 43 pounds?
We weigh in stones here. We're a bunch of boomers from England.
Yeah, well, apparently a priest isn't.
She goes, "No, why would I suppose record keeping to make sure that she maintains her weight to be healthy."
And
She
tell me,
says kind of defensively.
and he'll at this point he's looked over the book enough that he knows what's on the pages, and he knows in his head kind of the highly ranked people and the lowly ranked people. He doesn't need to know everything in between. But he'll close he'll have the book open and he'll like show it to her, and he'll say, "And what do visits mean?" As he like holds it out for her to come read.
I don't know what it would mean. What are these questions? What is this? This is strange. What the hell? She says, kind of like reading through it, and then by the time she gets to the 4th person, she's like, "No, visits. Yeah, wait, what did it say for? Oh, how many times he took them to visit Grundle because they weren't feeling well." And the whole not feeling well bit, again, it's one of those things where looking into the cabinet for all the stuff that's inside there, you did notice a sack inside there, like a little tie-off bag that had a bit of an herb inside of it. You can roll a nature check, but I honestly don't think you're trained in nature.
Let me check. I'm not. I mean, you want me to roll a disadvantage?
No, you don't have to.
Okay. That
Sick.
it's all coming back. There it is, baby.
They're medicinal herbs. They're for helping.
Mm.
For healing.
Great. What a great investigation.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, honestly. So the children, did they
Rena,
They
you
seem
would
sick.
instantly know. Go ahead.
the children seemed sick when he brought them to Lady Grundle and seemed to recover when they came back, right?
Each time, yes.
Yeah. And the symptoms, did they come on suddenly, or? I mean, usually when a child gets sick, everyone gets it, right?
Well, there are multiple visits here from the different kids. She says
It must have
again,
been some bug.
like tentative but defensive. Like, yeah, I mean, you don't even need to roll an insight. Like, you could tell she's like grasping at straws in
And
this one.
have you ever been sick enough to go to Grundle's, or just the children?
Never missed a day.
You mind if I speak to them?
She's taking like short, shallow breaths, like she's like scared. And she's like, they're asleep.
Maybe tomorrow then.
She nods. Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Would you like to hold on to that? He says, like, addressing the book in her arms. Maybe show the others here, see if they can get anything from it.
I can check with. Mary chose to stay with the little ones in there, in the room tonight. I can call her out for a minute to look it over and see if she knows
She
anything.
came back to sleep after losing a child.
Sure, and I wouldn't worry. I'm sure the Witcher's on her way back now.
The Witcher's on it.
I guess she's gone.
No,
Good
the
sleep,
Witch.
kid.
She'll be back. She'll turn up somewhere. It's
The
fine.
witch-
Happens all the time. No
Fine.
one misses them. So
She's
like,
on
you
her way
know,
back.
They were
The
lost
witch-
to begin with.
one less
so-
mouth to feed.
The Witcher's on it. She's got this.
Yeah, she's good. I'm honestly, I'm sorry for asking, but I'm just famished. Would you happen to have anything I could perhaps nibble on for the night?
Well, you are kind of cute.
The children are sleeping if
Ooh.
you're hungry.
I don't remember if I've ever had
God.
sex.
Oh,
I don't know how this works.
What is that?
Well, what's going on? Why are my pants getting smaller? All right, sorry.
You might need to show me the
Wait,
room.
what? Why are your pants
Yeah.
getting smaller?
Well, I don't know. Why
You
are they? I
suffer
don't
from
know.
reverse erections.
This is crazy. Not reverse.
He's like, could you pretend to be stuck?
Could you call me from a different room, perhaps?
Is there perhaps a washing machine you can get stuck in?
Nick's the fucking Wicked Witch of the West. It's like you get excited. I'm melting. I'm melting.
That's not what pants getting smaller mean, Wade. It's because my waist is getting bigger. Do you understand now?
You mean like they're lifting slightly? I have never described my pants as shrinking when I. Well, not that I've ever been in that situation because I'm a.
Married
I'm a
man.
big,
Yeah,
strong
I know.
man.
I know.
I'm
I
a
know.
streamer. I don't know what sex is.
Me either. I
You
have
didn't
amnesia.
know what hentai was. It's okay.
Do you have to
Or
have
cream
sex?
pies?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Tyler
pre-sex
keeps telling
checklist.
us-
Do you know what hentai is?
You know, it definitely helps.
Tyler keeps telling us he didn't know what a cream pie was, and he had to explain it to you. Like he tells that story probably monthly.
I thought Chat had to explain it to me. That was a live teaching lesson.
Like a live demonstration.
This was like a few months ago.
I mean, we were live on Lost Initiative when Maggie taught
That's
me
really recent.
what yiffing was.
Oh,
I'm a
God.
young man. I'm still learning.
That's
like,
right.
Ma-
I said young
I didn't know
man.
my pants shrunk, but I got excited. I'll have to buy bigger pants.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, buddy. I'll
That'll
send
help.
you
What
some.
size do you buy to prevent the shrinkage from being too crazy?
Not about the pants.
But yeah. It's not about the pants. That's a good point. It's more about the angle. No, so
Does that mean I
anyways,
wear short shorts? Because I wear normal size shorts?
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
can we
Who
move
wears
on?
shorts?
Yeah, I'd love to.
wear shorts.
Hey, you started this, Scott.
Let's just skip away from the town, or from the orphanage now, and go to them in the woods, following children's footprints,
So,
like Scooby Doo.
so when you go down there and she actually speaks to the other one, Mary.
Oh, cool. What's happening now?
Yeah, the lady who just lost a child who's now sleeping peacefully. Yeah.
She's not sleeping. She's in there with the kids.
I hope she gets up and cooks for me. I'm so hungry.
Whoa,
Kid
whoa!
do you
Don't be
want? There's 6 to
sexist.
choose from.
One of them's cooking, right? I don't
Dorian's
know.
in the kitchen. The naked guys in the
Oh.
kitchen. One of them
Dorian,
can cook for
you're
you.
all
Be like,
sweaty and naked. You're cooking
hope
food.
I hope the woman who's currently sleeping, which isn't
Why
really
the fuck am
doing
I
the other
all
responsibility,
sweaty and
stops
naked?
what they're doing to get up and cook for me.
That'd be nice.
Wow, Messy. Wow. This is a Jacksonville coming out. So anyways, you're
Damn.
so back to the game. So she
You
comes out when
never
she looks
know.
over when she comes out and she looks over the book and everything, reading about it. She's like, no, that is definitely how many times they've gone to visit with Lady Grundle, and each time they've gone, it was always the him that brought them there.
Do you want to know what I found at Lady Grundle's, or do you just want to live blissfully?
I want to know what the Witcher discovers.
Me too.
And so they kind of like leave it be at that. I imagine you feel Dorian in the situation, and I think for you
I wouldn't
guys
rest.
that pretty much fills it in for the evening for you two because Rena's now getting pretty far away, so she's not gonna be able to get there and back before dawn, even if she doesn't sleep.
Why is the barmaid here?
She's well traveled.
I guess.
You know, she goes
There's an
everywhere.
alley behind the church. She's got to inspect.
Sorry, normally in
Yeah,
world building,
yeah.
you keep track of the world you've built.
There's so many
Little DM
worlds.
tip.
So many worlds. So many worlds. All right. So back to the game. Rena and Derb are riding hard. That's right. You heard what I said. Riding hard, making their way towards. Are you going specifically
we don't
to?
have
What?
horses.
What are we
Oh no, that's
riding?
right. You're on foot. You chose not to go on horses.
I was like,
You're
why
on
are
foot,
we-
and you're not
why
good.
are we riding?
Sorry, I confused you. I confused you with the guards.
deeper in the forest.
Piggyback ride.
Righto.
You're like, I'm tired. My legs are short. Help. I'm like, fine.
So
Derb's just standing behind.
you follow the tracks. Like I said beforehand, they did break off into the woods, right? Rena, go ahead and roll me a survival check. This is not about tracking. This is about area knowledge. Wade gives you advantage on this. So
Oh,
one of
okay.
you have to roll, but it's with advantage.
My survival's a 1, so you go right ahead.
Stop.
You want to
Just
modify
use the
that?
luck. Just use the luck. Just do it. Get it over a 15. Oh god. Oh man.
That's
We'll get
every
over a
time,
10
by the
eventually.
way.
We'll get over a 10 eventually.
It's every time for I think 3 streams in a row. No, you had a 3 in there too, but aside from that 1 3, every time for 3 streams in a row. So, anyways, it's impressive,
Mhm.
Rita.
I know.
Josh, I just have to say your API is amazing. All right, moving on. This totally isn't a targeted thing. The dice are not weighed for Rita, I swear.
No.
So,
Why would they be me?
Rita, would Josh do that to you?
Josh is nice.
That's a great question to
me,
talk about in the
but
after show.
probably.
Let's play our last 15 minutes.
Let's move
No,
on.
Scott would do that. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, Josh wrote the API. I don't know how to write code. No.
No, you don't know how to code at all.
No.
No.
No, not at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little. Moving on. So, the game playing stuff. Oh, you guys were traveling. You notice with that 15 survival check, you're able to follow the tracks of the previous survival check, right? But it's actually with this one that you're able to realize, no, this isn't just like walking off the road. This is walking off the road that intentionally cuts around, so it goes nowhere near the tower, the guard station, right? Where they had like, kind of the prison and everything beforehand, the watchtower is there. It intentionally circumvents going around that, and it definitely seems like it's bringing you back towards that town where you first came out of the woods before, the north side of the woods, where Lady Grundle lives. It's
Okay.
we described it beforehand as being several hour travel by horseback to get from point A to point B before. I imagine your characters are not moving slowly, but would you be moving quickly? Do you more of like a hasted pace or a hustle to your travel, or would you two just like
There could
let's
be a
not burn
missing
ourselves
child in
out?
the woods. I think we'd be hurrying.
Yeah.
So would you
Probably.
move specifically with a hustle?
I think not at first, but we'd probably speed it up like the closer we got to. just like guard area, and then once I realize what's going on, then yeah, probably.
All right, could you go ahead and roll me a Constitution save, the two of you? Failure means that you're going to have a degree of fatigue when you get there. Well, we know Rena succeeded. Wade. Wade succeeded as well. So you guys definitely make your way through the woods and over there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's late. You're tired. You're freaking tired when you get there. It's well into night. We're talking like 3-4 in the morning. So sunrise is only a handful of hours away. Not even. It's only a few hours away. When you finally cut through the other side, who knows how many ticks or chiggers or whatever they are that you have on you from trekking through the woods like that. But you come out the other side and are able to be a part of the town and eventually make your way over to Lady Grundle's place.
Are the guards there? Are there horses there?
Yeah, when you actually get over to there, the horses, I don't know if you remember this, but there was a place to stable the horses over at the tavern across the street from Lady Grundle's. There was, not stable, my apologies, to tether them across the street over at Lady Grundle's, because you guys had done that beforehand when you tethered your horses and went into the tavern when you first came out of the woods. So you can see that the horses are tethered there, right outside the tavern. So I imagine you go immediately over to Grundle's actual location.
I would even point. It's been hours, and the guards have gotten here long before us. They're still here, or at least that looks like their horses.
Could be in the tavern. Could still be in her place.
Awfully
Best to
late
keep
to
an eye
have to
out.
get a drink right now, but maybe.
Best to keep an eye out.
You want to go to the tavern first or Grundle's first?
Probably Grundle's.
I'll just open the door to the tavern and peek in, and I'll run over and meet you.
I'll walk towards her place then.
I'll
So-
just peek into the tavern. I'll literally open the door, peek in, and see if I see them, and then go back.
Yep, and I'll get to you in 2 seconds. Rena, what's your approach?
Just not going to act like quite as quickly. I'm not, I'm just kind of walking over there, but paying really close attention to outside of the building. Checking to see if the door's already open, which I don't know. I was going to assume it was. But if not, then just kind of cautiously making my way up to the front. I'd wait for Derb though before I went in.
Okay. So you cautiously make your way up to the front, and you said you would open the door and peek in yourself. My apologies. Or not
Me?
open? Yeah.
No, not yet. I just
Okay.
would wait.
So why don't you roll me a stealthy as you're trying to cautiously make your way up there? And go ahead and roll me a perception. You think you hear something from inside the house. It sounds like a voice. You're not sure what it's saying or what no. It sounds like a voice. You're not sure what it's saying though.
Can I also hold on to my medallion and see if it's reacting at all?
I mean, unfortunately, whenever you're at Grendel's, it does.
Oh, okay.
There's lots of magic about it, and don't forget a bunch of shit's broken all over the place too. So
Okay. I might move up to the door to try to see if I can listen closer,
Sure.
but I'm not going to open it yet.
Yep. So you listen closer again. You hear a voice. No, that's a 24 die roll. You're pretty sure you hear like a moaning. Oh god, it sounds so faint. Wait, you go walking up to the tavern? You walk up to it. I imagine you stand aside, put your hand on the hand on the handle, steady yourself for a second, then you open it up and push it in. When you're walking in, you can see immediately two things. One, the place is utterly empty of any patrons whatsoever, and two, that when you open the door, the loud creaking of the door after you get it past a certain point causes the bar tender or whoever it is that's kind of seen to this place, who is clearly sleeping with their feet up on the bar. They kind of startle a little, and their feet come swinging down. And it's one of those things oh! And they're they actually smack their head pretty hard by accident as they try to catch themselves from falling. They whack their head forehead out of the bar. Holy
Close the door before they look and go over across the street.
Okay. I see, like, close the door and they just cross the street open. They don't even notice you. Oh, you can go
They
ahead and
come
roll
out,
me
I'll yell back, but I'm running back to catch up to
sleight of hand check.
close the door. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, to do it discreetly.
I don't care. I don't even care if they know. I'm just they're taking too much time. I'm in a hurry.
Yep. So you go rushing back over to Serena. Originally, like, you have your ear on the door, and you definitely, that's some sort of moaning, but it's so faint. Like, it's not in the room immediately on the other side. At least you don't think so. Maybe it is, but it's like low. Like, oh, maybe it's that kind of moaning. Oh. Either way, and you like pull your ear away from the door as soon as that thought comes across your mind, and you look over, and Derb's kind of jogging his way over to you.
Great. 30 guards, 1 Grundle. Can't wait for that episode.
If he's I don't know if you're stealthing your way over either, or I'd probably
Does
just
it
kind
look like you're trying to be quiet? If it does, I'll slow down and try to look stealthy.
she's kind of like she was standing near the door just like with her ear up against it, but she looks
if it
like
looks
she's
like you're
being,
trying to like
kind
spy
of-
like that, I would slow
Yeah.
down and try to stealth my way up once I get close. So
Okay,
I don't do a very good job.
it's okay.
Witcher, they're not in the tavern.
Hey! They're not in the tavern!
They're
No, this is
moaning and
what-
groaning. God knows they
The
don't
new
care what's going on
bonk his
here.
head and I left discreetly.
This is what happens. He's walking towards, but as he's walking up, he instinctively looks up through that window again.
Oh, sorry, bad memories.
Huh.
Thought I saw wrinkles.
A tig old biddy.
So, anyways, you go up to the door. What do you boys do?
I tell him someone's definitely in there, so we don't know exactly where or what's going on. Perhaps in the basement.
Oh God,
Sounds like.
we gotta go in then. Derb will get
I'll-
his crossbow ready just in case.
Yeah, I'll ready my my silver sword and go to open the door.
Okay, you ready your silver sword. You get your crossbow out. You open the door silently.
Yeah, slowly.
Sleight of hand. Okay. As you open up the door quietly, you look inside. The place seems to be pretty much how it's been for a bit. You guys start walking in. Obviously, your medallion's vibrating like crazy, like it always does in this place, right? You're making your way across the room.
I would go ahead of the Witcher as we approach the staircase, and I would look to see if the trap was reset.
Oh, sure, not a problem. Could you guys, because I imagine you're looking around as you're walking through. You're
Mhm.
actually making perception checks as you go through, so you're welcome to roll that, of course. Wade, you don't have advantage because you're not looking down your scope as you do this.
I could be.
That'd be awkward.
That was an 18. That turned into a 9.
I know it
This was
definitely
a
looks like one.
13 instead of 13.
Damn.
I
Okay.
think this is probably important. I'll use one more luck here just to 15 it.
Okay. So
In case it's traps I'm looking for.
no, it's not. You're not quite there yet. When
Oh.
you're walking through the place, because you spend a considerable amount of time in here searching yourself. Like you and who was it, Dorian, spent the most time here searching earlier. So when you're in here looking, you notice that the place is still a mess like it was beforehand. Seems maybe a little bit more disheveled, like somebody may have come through. But what actually catches your eye is you see, before there was like blood or whatever about, right? Because of what had transpired. But you actually see like what looks like fresh blood on the floor. Over by like the counter where you had seen the bowl on and whatnot, where you had found like the paste that Rena had plucked her medallion into. You actually see a bit of fresh blood on the floor over there.
Witcher, that wasn't here before.
I take notice.
Not a pool or anything, like a spray. Go ahead.
Just kind of glance in that direction, but keep moving towards the
back
like
way.
the front of that room. That was like that back room.
So you go to that back room area where it had like the back door and it had like the organized shelves and it had the stairs going up, but it also had the stairs going down. So you go back over that direction. As you go over there and you guys are listening, you definitely hear
Up or down?
it's hard to tell at first because like the way that the sounds vibrate, but you definitely get the idea. Yeah, these aren't those moans. These are definitely pained moans.
Don't
The
do those.
the trap door, it's definitely shut. As for the trap being reset, it can't be. You took the components,
I could rebuild it.
the boomsticks or whatever they're called,
I have
right?
the boomsticks. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
So the trap door is actually not trapped because, well, it's a trap door, if you know what I mean, like it lifts up from the ground, right? But it's not a trapped trap door because you have the boomsticks.
I will try to open it quietly.
Or sleight of hand check, disadvantage. It's not that quiet. As soon as you open the door, all of a sudden you notice 4 raiders come bursting out of the trap door to you. Lacrath jumps out and says, "Hi guys, we're here."
The Craft?
Chat.
Mac and cheese?
Like wrath.
Like-
A raid.
It's a raid. Lacrath.
Oh, god damn it. I always look away whenever those happen. Hello. Not god damn it to the raid. Thank you for the raid, but
No, you open up the trap door. Nothing comes bursting out aside from that smell. But also the moans get louder. It's the
Purple just looked to Atelia like, I'm not leading the way.
I can, but kind of worried she's not down there.
Do you look like you're hesitating?
Yeah, for a bit, because she's thinking about like, if obviously he's being pretty loud, he's already been wounded. She may or may not even be down there.
If you hesitate for a minute, like, or a second or whatever, Durb will go down and like just try. Is it like an open staircase where
Yep.
I can see from the
Mhm.
staircase?
Yep.
Durb would
I
take,
might
like, a
stop
few
you
steps
from
down.
Doing
He would start
so.
to. He would start to take a few steps down to look down his.
If
So
you
as
start
he
to
goes
take
to 6 steps,
down,
you put a hand on the
yeah,
shoulder? Or?
I'd pull him back and I'd go first.
So, oh, that's sweet. So you take the steps down. It takes
I'm
a
a
moment for
witcher.
you to switch your eyes, the witcher eyes, into seeing into the darkness. And one of the first things that you notice as you're walking down the stairs, even though the moans are coming from your side, from, clearly beyond the open staircase as Wade had mentioned, to the middle, even though that's where the moans are coming from, you can clearly see a crumpled body at the bottom of the stairs. And then blinking once or twice more, you can see that there's another body that's literally kind of like crippled on top of that as well. Like you see 2 dead bodies kind of like slumped over each other, like they were literally thrown down the stairs. A moment or so after that, you realize by the glint of the armor and whatnot, these are the guards. There-
Is there anyone else in the room?
There
Just by
is.
taking a quick look.
So taking those couple steps down the stairs and bending to look, you can actually see on the table, chains there, and injured themselves, is the priest. But more than that, strangely, above the priest, floating over him, just like a small little. I mean, we're talking about half the size of a marble. For all you Zoomers, marbles were this game that a bunch of boomers used to. It was like half the diameter of marble floating over head. It actually takes you a moment to see exactly how big it is because of how small it is in distance. And the fact that it's glowing with a pale white light.
Did either of us see that over the fire? Or was that just
What fire?
Bear? Wasn't there an orb in the campfire that Bear saw, like way back before we went into the woods or the Kikimore?
The orb that you guys saw was
I think he's saying it's like the same as the stone that maybe we destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe-
I was thinking it was like the orb
Maybe
of the,
smaller.
because wasn't it an orb that Bear saw the one camp too? Whenever Lady Grundle was spying on him or whatever. Maybe not. Anyway,
It's just these 3 though, right?
Yeah, 2 dead bodies at the bottom of the stairs. She's disappointed there's not more corpses, and him strapped to the table.
Before I head down, I'd probably turn and say she's not here.
do I see? Am I down where I can see this too, or am I still up?
You're still at the top.
You're still at the
She's
top,
only
I just
taking a
kinda
couple
said that.
steps and crouched. Yeah.
What's happening then?
The guards and the priest.
All dead? Who's moaning?
Guards are dead. The priest is strapped to that table.
Yeah, is somebody there? Somebody there?
I'm gonna go down the stairs to like shut him up, essentially.
Wow.
Like
Finish
just like,
the job.
dude, no, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna go over and say quiet.
Well, as you make your way down the stairs to go and approach him, as you make your way down the stairs, we are also going to end the session for the night. So, that's 1:01 in the morning. It's the end of the session. So maybe next time Wade won't interrupt me as often while I'm DMing, so we can get a little bit more done.
Chat, what was the final counter? I think I had like 3 seconds of interrupt. What was Scott's 110 minutes or something?
Yeah, nothing like that. So why don't we do our round robin so we can hop into our post show little recording and we can all go to bed. So look at Pat. Look how tired he looks. Look at Pat with that cute little yawn. Hi Pat with a cute yawn.
I'm Patrick. I play games.
It's twitch.tv/
If you don't
Minion
know where you really are,
777.
Speaking of Minion 777.
I'm Wade. I'm hoping to stream more GTRP this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did 10 hours of RP last Saturday playing as Normal Guy. I'm thinking the servers might be open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm hoping to stream all 3. Though Friday I might do some stuff with the Only Ryan for his birthday. I believe Thursday, Pat and I are joining JP for his birthday stream. We're doing some Phasmophobia with hopefully JP and Gar. And then lots of GTRP over the weekend. And I'm hoping, this is something I can't really fully announce, but I'm hoping that I have some other cool announcements coming out maybe in the first couple weeks of May. Hoping there's something. So stay tuned for that as well. You can find me twitch.tv/minion777 or twitch.tv/PatrickStaticNoI, since that needs to be said as well. But think yoga for life, indeed. I believe Rena and Messi, are you guys also on the GTRP server?
Yes, sir. Yep. You did run into me briefly at the Burger Shot.
Yeah, then somebody
And
was
then,
like, "Hey, are you trying to talk to this guy? I'm gonna hop in the car with you instead."
Yeah, we were all talking and hanging out, and they're like, "Hey, you want to ride to the beach?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." And then someone else gets in the car and they leave me.
Yeah, someone else is just like,
And I was like, "Fuck."
"Hey,
all right.
I'm with you
Just
guys
some random
too."
guy got in the car first, and I was like, "Okay, he's not with us, but sure."
So,
The car's full. Bye.
My character
So-
almost got to meet Messi's character, but then someone was just like, "No, I ride with you." That was kind of weird.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm curious.
Marina will be there
I'm
this
curious how
weekend.
that actually plays out.
I think.
How does that
Maybe.
play out? That they hop like? Is there
He's got in the
voice
car
chat?
before I did. Yeah.
There's a
voice chat.
guy that offered, like, there's a guy that's like befriended my character. He works at the Burger Shot, but he's like a really kind of strange guy. But he offered to give us a ride, and he was like, "You guys need to go somewhere." Like, "Yeah, how many can you hold?" And we had like 5 of us there, and he's like 4 or 3 or whatever. And then it just so happened that Messi's character was the one that was like left out of the car.
No, so the way that voice chat works, you have to hop on a thing together, or is it based on proximity of your character?
Proximity chat
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
built into the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fun.
Gotcha. Did the people know who you were?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to stream snipe or meta. You're not supposed to like use meta knowledge and stuff. Like, you're not supposed to be like, "Oh, so and so's
I mean-
here. Let me go there." But who knows?
I mean,
They knew.
why do you think Rena has any kills in Among Us? She streams snipes.
Among Us?
Yeah, she streams that. That's the only way she gets kills.
Is that how she wins in Dark Souls too?
No, she just doesn't.
Stream sniping Dark
Secret
Souls.
Dancer?
Yeah. Well, I pulled up her stream while I was playing. I know. Kind of unorthodox, but whatever.
Freaking knew it. Smell my hand.
Speaking
Imagine
of,
if you like Dark Souls bosses were real people and their streams were just them standing around waiting for somebody to not die.
They're just hanging out. Gee, I hope someone comes up. Oh,
I gotta play my opening cutscene again.
Hold
All right,
on.
here we go.
Gotta again. Yeah.
Oh, great. It's Dark Souls Loser 33 coming to fight me for the 50th time today. Okay.
Oh, is that
well,
Rena?
Oh, I
Rena,
sure
you
am.
finally made
Rena.
it. It's been 5
Speaking of
years. I've
Rena.
been waiting for you.
why don't you go ahead and what you up to? What you doing, girl?
I'm trying to finish Dark Souls, man. I'm on the last boss. I just didn't have the fortitude to play this week, so
Is it
No
Dark
comment.
Souls 3?
it is.
Have you done the secret bosses or the hidden bosses? Or whatever?
Listen. I've done most of them. There's like 2 that I'm not gonna do, and
The
I'm
dragon?
Just
Did
gonna
you
call it
skip in
good.
the big dragon thing?
No, I fought him.
You won that?
Yes, I summoned an NPC, but yeah, I did.
Gar and I spent like 4 or 5 hours trying to beat that one alone.
Osiris, the dragon guy or whatever.
I don't know. There was some like fire
It's a
dragon
pain.
thing that like
Oh,
you
fire.
kind of
dragon.
breezed through the game because Gar is really good at games, so Gar did all the work. But like that thing stopped us in our tracks for a very long time.
Is that? No, that's not
I don't know
Nameless
if it's
King.
the same one. He was in like the garden, the king's like secret
Was it?
garden.
Is it
Did
DLC?
say no, you haven't? Is that a different boss?
Oh, was it?
Is it DLC?
I don't know what it's called. Githane. It was. I think it was Dark Souls 3. But it was some big open dragon arena, and that dragon was just like ruthlessly awful. But I think it was something toward the end of the game that we fought, or
Oh, there's another dragon? Oh, yeah. No.
no, it wasn't Chad Thundercock. That's GTRP.
Dude, I love Chad. He was so fun.
Anyway, sorry. Are you gonna play GTRP this weekend, Rena?
I want to. I want to try to get in there. I don't know what to do though. I was like,
Politician answer.
huh?
That's a good politician answer. And I'd like to.
I'd like to. I'll be thinking about it. No, I'll keep you updated. I might message you about it because I don't, like I said, have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like, I
Yeah, I
have
can-
GTA and like that's as much as I know. So
Oh, it's
I
really
can
easy to
get
set
into
up.
it.
Help
Once
me.
you once
Yeah.
you're in the server, if you already got accepted, then it's real easy to set up.
yeah, I did.
Messi, did you know all the controls and stuff? Like, we can try to hop in a call
Well,
sometime and go over it.
Yeah, I've played on 5M servers before. It's just not this one, so there was a couple things that I had to relearn. And my mic didn't work at first, but it's good now. Sorry, Scott, are we putting you to bed?
Nope. I'm all good.
Okay, well, we can do this
Anyway,
later.
we also do Pokemon.
I just never talk as Lost Initiative, so I was playing with the emotes because I never do that.
Nice.
So, always play Pokemon. Keep going. Where something bad happened today, we just talked about the
Yeah,
beginning of the
Rena
stream.
killed my
Yeah.
balloon.
And the
She popped my balloon.
and the Staravia. And the Luxio.
She killed. What was
How
that?
many?
3?
Don't you guys only
Three
get like
today?
one Pokemon per route? How many? Do you have left?
Yes. I've killed like 8. She's killed 3.
He's killed a lot. Yeah, he's killed a lot this
Oh.
run.
Well, I've killed 8 that we've caught. I also killed some that we didn't catch.
And our starters, right?
Yeah.
When they talk about murdering Pokemon, all I can say is Michael Vick. So,
Was
anyways,
he like your idol? You keep talking about him.
well, I mean, again, you guys are
Kind of
aggressive
dated
with
reference at this
Pokemon.
point, Grandpa.
I mean, he was forgiven by the NFL and given his job back. So,
Well, yeah, he didn't do
guess.
anything wrong. Just kidding. Just kidding.
okay, for a second I was like, what the? I was like that. I thought my jokes were bad. Anyways, so I'm sorry, Rita, were you saying anything else about your Pokemon?
That's what I was saying, really. It's just Regicide on Friday. I'm excited for it.
Twitch.tv/Rena.
If you want to catch the session 1 of the new campaign I just started this morning, it's called Inclime. It's Aurorum Inclime.
Wait, that was session 1? I watched session 1?
Today was session 1. There was some tech issues and whatnot, so I won't lie. If you check the VOD on Twitch, it's when you see the away screen, the third time it fades into the into us playing. From that point on, it's just straight playing. There was some goofing off at the beginning, and then there's some tech issues. But from that point on, it's just like straight, like 2.5 hours or whatever it is of role play. So if you want to see session 1 of that new campaign, it's I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but we'll see how it goes. I think that's all I'm gonna say. You know who's streaming right now?
Did Messi get to do his? Were we just skipping Messi?
I thought he did.
That's fine.
No.
I did.
I don't
Patrick
really
made
do anything
Rena
on
the
my
new-
own.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Messi did his. He just never stopped talking.
I didn't talk for like 3 hours today. I was just muted.
No one
I
got
was
to
just-
talk.
I was
Scott was
just
telling
playing
us
Flash
side tangent
games.
stories for half the stream.
Go ahead,
Anyway.
Messi. We're listening. So interesting.
Yeah, Pokemon with Rena, I do that twice a week. D&D with Scott, I do that twice a week.
Huh.
And then on Saturday I'm doing GTRP. So yeah. Pretty much everything I do is with these people. It sucks. Thanks for the time.
You're welcome. Would you like some more?
Messi, you went over your
Alright.
allotted time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what?
You
You
gonna
can make
find
it. You can make it up.
Please don't find me.
You can make it up by saying what the raid message is going to be to Tyler.
Do you want to give me that power?
Yeah. What's the raid message to Tyler?
Oh, to Tyler?
Yeah, it's Ty guys who are raiding.
Say,
Say
what's your secret? Say, what's your secret?
What's your secret? All right,
That's
chat.
it.
That's the raid message. What's your secret?
And
Okay.
if Tyler asks, we had at least 1 hour played tonight.
No, it was 3 hours.
That's
What's
at
your
least 1
secret?
hour.
What's your secret? Here we go, everybody. Goodbye. We're gonna go record our after show now.
God.